I'm joined now by Lee Rowbotham, and we're on the Reesink stand here at BTME 25. Lee, day two, it's busy again.
Really busy. I'm losing my voice. I've been talking a lot. And yeah, we're here, we're launching products, this show. We've got some products here that have been launched yesterday.
So the two that are obviously centre stage here.
Yes.
Very, very new for you guys. Yeah?
Really new, yes.
Literally, you've not even had a chance to really muck about with them yet, have you?
Not really, no. We've seen them working. We've done some training with Toro in the summer because these were coming. But now these are ours, so we get to play with them.
Okay, so it's robots.
Yes.
Yeah. Should we start with this one?
Yes, of course we can.
Okay. So what's this one then?
So this is the Toro Range Pro. This collects golf balls.
Okay.
So this will collect between 320, 350 golf balls in this hopper. And then when it gets to its charging station, it will release the balls into a system which they get washed.
Okay. So this is brand new here, but has it been out in the States for a while? Or?
No.
Okay.
No, they're both. This is the launch in Europe, and in the States they're launching it, I believe, at the golf show.
Okay, so GIS. So you've got it a couple of weeks before anybody else.
We have, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks very pretty.
Yeah. So this is a brand new departure for Toro in terms of never had robots, never had a ball collector. Yeah.
No, I think Toro realised that their customers. This is a need for their customers. The customers' mindset is changing about what they need with labour, with how they approach mowing grass. Or collecting golf balls. So yeah, Toro have gone into this market because of their feedback to the customers. So they're going to offer this now.
So obviously it's got some cameras on it, which does it need a perimeter wire or does it work off a satellite? Or?
These are sensors. It works off RTK, which is real-time kilometrics.
Okay.
This is a satellite system, GPS based. It gives accuracy to about 2 centimetres. Similar to our G-Link sprayers and autonomous products. Yeah.
Okay, so that's that one.
Yes.
I presume, does this mower then work on a similar platform?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's 3 versions of this mower. This is the 500.
Okay.
You have a 500S, which can work on slopes.
Sports model?
No, not as quick. The good one. It's a slope model, so it can work up to about 24 degrees of slope. And then we have the 300, which is a smaller mower.
So where are these going to be used on the golf course then?
These can be used on areas, fairways, rough, semi-rough, around properties, sports pitches, that sort of area. The height of cut, it goes from 12 mil to 50 mil.
Okay. So. And obviously we're going to use them in the rough. They're good on, rough terrain as well?
Yeah, they're great. Really good traction system. Obviously, with any rough grass, you need to be using these little and often, because you just want to be trimming the grass. We don't want to be jungle busting.
No. You're not going to clear the brush out with it.
No, you're not. Well, you are, but for a very little time.
So, is there anything that makes this different to anything else that's out there?
One, Toro software. Toro understand the market, so they're putting software in which allows the user to define, to adapt it to its place of work. So that's a big plus point. Toro understand that market. What the customer needs.
Well, it looks a bit of a beast, if I'm honest.
Yes.
That's the biggest stop button I've ever seen. That's for
you can't miss it, right?
But I guess that shouts safety. So,
it does, yeah. I mean, these products, they're robots. They don't really make decisions. Yeah, they have a yes and no sort of answer. This machine with these sensors will get to a site and say, "There's something in my way." It will work around that. Very clever. If it misses an area, it will go back and mow that later.
Okay, so
if we had a bucket in the way and we moved that bucket, it would come back later and mow that area.
Okay.
Which is quite nice. It's a nice feature.
They've really come on since the first ones that we saw on little lawns, etc.
Yes, with wires and that sort of stuff. Yeah.
So they were a pain in the arse, to be honest. I tried a couple of them. Lee, great to catch up with you.
Thank you.
These look really interesting.
I
guess they're getting a bit of interest on the stand from people as well.
Yeah. Unbelievable interest. I mean, people, I think the mindset is changing of how we're going to complete jobs, how we're going to mow grass, how we're going to collect balls. Yeah. So if we're given the option now to do that task.
That's great. You have a good rest of the show.
Thank you so much.
We'll catch you up and see more of these later, I'm sure.